Summer's Day today, and one thing I've noticed a lot recently while walking around this area, the blackberries have actually come out pretty early. So we today are going to go and find some so that we can hopefully make some bramble jam. We've got some really great huge ones here, and these are perfect for jam making, and we're filling up the punnets really quickly, which is wonderful. Not too bad thus far. I think we'll move down to the next bit now. And we have just pretty much filled the final punnet, which means we've now got loads of blackberries to go and make some bramble jam with. So these are all the lovely blackberries that we picked, and this is the total weight, 2.3 kilos. So we're just soaking the berries now. Because we are making some seedless blackberry jam here, Dave doesn't like the seeds of the blackberries getting stuck in his teeth, so I always try and make sure that the jam that I make is seedless. We've mashed up all of the blackberries. Now we're going to run them through a sieve. The idea is all the flesh and the juices should run through the sieve, and we should be left, hopefully, just the seeds. This bit can be a bit time consuming, but it's definitely worth the effort if you're not a big person who likes seeds. So this is all the blackberry juice that we got out. There are no seeds in there. It's still quite a lot, so now we've got to measure out how much juice we've got. So we've got our juice in our jam pan and we've weighed it out, and we're at about 1.5 kilos, which is a huge amount of juice. So we should get lots of lovely jam from that. Our sugar to our juice mixture. So we've got 12 jam jars, hopefully that will be enough, varying sizes. So we have our jam here, we're just mixing it. Got it on a high heat. So now it's boiling away nicely. Time to do the plate test. So let's have another go with push test. Yeah, there we go. You can see where it's wrinkling up. That's what we're looking for jam. So now just going to turn off the heat. take it off. Just let it simmer down for a minute. So we've taken the scum off the top. This helps the jam last longer, and we're now going to put this jam into here so that we can get them into the jars. So out of those 2.5 kilos of blackberries that we managed to get the other day, we have 11 jars of jam, which is just incredible. We've used recycled jars. And now for the final touches. I have designed some sticker labels using my Cricut machine that we're going to stick on it. This says that it's Bramble Jam. It also says what year, so that you can always keep track of when you have it. So I also have this vintage fabric, which is a lovely kind of purpley red colour, which I think is really going to suit the blackberry jam. And we're going to use this to make some little lids to go on top of the jam to make the pots a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And we're going to use rubber bands to hold it on, and then we're going to tie them with some nice ribbon that just says homemade. I want to do this because quite often I give my jams and chutneys away to people at Christmas time, and this makes it look a little bit cute and very presentable and a nice way to hand over as a gift. So we have our fabric and it's all folded and ready to go. And all we're going to do is just cut out a very simple circle. You want to try and make the most of the fabric that you've got. So take it right to the edges, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'll take my fabric scissors, cut through all the layers of fabric. Now it's always better to make these bigger than you think you're going to need, because you can always cut them down, but you can't make them big again. There we go. So we've got our kind of approximate circles. Some of them are better shapes than others, but you can take the slightly more wonky ones and you can cut them down for the smaller jars of jam. So we're going to tidy these up, and then we're going to place them on top of the lid like that and secure them with a rubber band. So we're now going to add our little bit of fabric to the top of our jams. We're going to put the labels on them, and we're going to finish them off. A bit fiddly. There we go. This little cap, and then just tie a little bow just to hide that rubber band. And there we have it. One finished jar of Bramble Jam. And now we just have to do the other 10.
12 jars of blackberry or bramble jam ready to be eaten.